We are live. Hello, how is everybody tonight? Welcome to the patron stream. We've got a lot to cover tonight, and I've got a rowdy bunch here with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and start bringing people on here. First and foremost, no, actually, I'm going to save this person for last because today's a special day for them. So I'm going to save them for last. First up, joining me, we have Dream Emulator.
Hello, my friend. Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
You doing? You hanging in there?
I'm hanging in there, hanging on strong, enjoying the weather's starting to get nice finally.
Okay.
Don't feel like a cave troll so much anymore. So that's always good. Just to get outside.
And I noticed you're doing a lot more stuff over on your channel.
I'm trying to,
Yeah.
Yep. Been streaming, trying to do a live stream about once a week, maybe once every other week. So yeah, trying to keep busy. So
yeah. Well, cool. It's good to see you doing some more stuff over on your channel. So
thank you.
Yeah, right on. And glad to have you here tonight, sir.
Glad to be here.
Also joining me tonight, we have the tallest Chris. How you doing,
Hello.
man?
Doing good. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
Doing very well.
Good.
Good to see you. How's everything going down in Texas?
Doing not bad. Kind of the opposite for Dream Emulator. As it gets warmer, we become cave trolls ourselves to protect ourselves from the deadly laser that is the sun.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's already heating up down there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, gives us more reason to go to the theater, but will we? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? At least it's air conditioned in there.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, they keep the air conditioner running in there in the dead of winter, too. It's always running. You never turn it off. So, never turn it off. But it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Also joining me tonight is also a very tall Chris. Not quite as tall as the tallest Chris. The less tall Chris. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Doing all right, man. How's everything going over in your neck of the woods?
I mean, other than the storms recently, it's been all right.
I was going to ask
you, did y'all get those storms?
Yes, we actually, I had no idea, but a tornado touched down really just kind of like down the street from me, and I had no idea.
Yeah, there was supposed to be like a huge tornado with like a 2-mile radius or something. Crazy, man.
Well,
this marketing for the new Twister movies is getting unreal.
They can film it out here, man. They won't even need CGI. They can just film one, I guess.
Just start rolling. But yeah, it did a little bit of damage, but I was surprised because like when I was informed where it touched down, I was like, holy crap, that's like down the street. That's that's very close. So, but did you guys have any damage in your neck of the woods?
No, we have been lucky, but like there's constant tornado watches now, so I'm always like nervous. But no, luckily we didn't have any damage anywhere near us. I think the closest one was like a county or two over.
Well, I know they were saying that there were some people who are still affected by it, like they still don't have power. So that's crazy. Crazy. But anyway, good to see you, man. Always a pleasure.
Too.
Also joining me tonight, we have got Dan from Flesh Wound Features. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Good to see you all tonight.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
And did you avoid? I guess the storms didn't make it quite down into your area, did they?
Yeah, nothing of note. I am looking forward to Retro Crypt Storm Chasers, though, Chris.
Oh, okay.
You gotta start dropping those Bill Paxton one-liners and deck out the truck.
I'm gonna go chase them, man. On foot, though. I'm going on foot.
You're old school.
Just like release a bag of boglins into it, like be free.
There you go. Yeah, that's what takes care of it at the end.
Exactly.
That would be fun. That would be cool. I would definitely watch that for sure.
Some Art the Clown pins, just.
Oh, can you imagine those things come raining down on people? Oh my god! It'd be like that scene in what was that Jordan Peele movie? the change out of people's pockets are falling down on people and killing them.
A boglin killed my grandpa headline.
Like what happened? It Art the Clown pin right in the
Right.
in the eye.
Yeah, we all saw Nope. That's just same way.
Mhm.
Enough altitude, anything's possible.
Jeez, it's good to see you, Dan.
Good to see you.
Also joining me tonight, making his return after a quite a hiatus, is Joe Bob. What's up, Joe Bob?
Izzy, how you been? How everybody doing?
Doing good, man. You sound a little muffled.
It must be. It's. I
Hold
got
on a second.
earbuds on.
Let me try something here. How about now?
Check one.
Speak now.
Check one.
That's a little
Can
bit
you hear
better.
me?
A little bit.
Yeah,
better.
that's better.
Yeah.
That's better. Okay, good. You doing all right, Joe Bob?
I can't complain. You mentioned in the storms, we just got rain and wind while we were asleep. It was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jeremy doesn't like the storms. Our cats don't like the storms, so it's always a.
But if it's somebody here during the day, it doesn't bother me. But at night, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have two Chihuahuas, and one of them is like a nervous wreck. And when storms hit, it's over, man. He's like, you have to watch him constantly because he tries to like crawl into stuff to like take shelter. It's a mess, man.
My old dog that has passed away. He hated them. He would jump the fence to come to our door.
Yeah. Yeah, when it storms here, our cats one of them hides and like you can't find him, and then one of them is like right on you the whole time. So she's scared to death. But anyway, it's good to see you, Joe Bob. And listen, tonight we have it's a very special day for one of our regulars here, a beloved member of the family. Today is Swaggy's birthday. How you doing, Swaggy? Happy birthday, buddy.
Gentlemen, how are y'all?
Birthday.
Happy
25,
birthday, man.
Yeah.
25
Happy
years old,
birthday.
man.
That's right.
How's it feel to be 25?
I'm pretty lucky. As far as I know, I'm healthy. I'm here with y'all, so hey, man, I'm rolling.
Good.
Can't complain on that, man.
Always good to have you. What did you do anything special for your birthday?
No, I just grilled out with my family. That was it. So,
Oh yeah.
Ooh, baby.
What was on the grill?
Salmon, bratwurst, hamburgers, and then we had some side dishes of baked beans and some noodles and stuff like that. So it was legit.
Nice.
You had
Chewy,
me-
thank you.
You had me at burgers. Lost me on salmon.
No, salmon sounds good.
I like some salmon.
I'm not a big fish guy. I eat it from time to time, but
Got to get those omega 3s.
Omega 3s.
Omega 3s very very good for you. Very good for you.
That's how you lasted at 25.
That's right.
That's how you look so good, being 25.
Yeah,
That's when things
sure.
start going downhill after 25.
That's why I always wear
Yeah.
a hat. Y'all listen here.
That's just you've got so much raging testosterone, your hair's
Yes.
falling out. I mean, it just happens.
Sure. Right.
But yeah, glad you could be here with us tonight, Swaggy. You're spending your birthday with friends. So
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
awesome. Always a pleasure, man. Let's see who we've got in the chat with us tonight before we dive into some topics. We've got our old buddy Orc here with us tonight. What's up, Orc?
What up?
he's taking
We
a
got
nod at the
Fachi's-
Lions hat.
We got Fachi Cinema here with us tonight. We've got Sam. How you doing, Sam? We've got Nehemia Dugan. How long did it take to grow your beard?
Many, many years. Yes, I want to go full just Gandalf at some point as it gets
Full
grayer.
CC top right there, man. Holy shit.
There you go. No.
94 tornadoes in Oklahoma this month.
Damn. Ooh.
You couldn't
I
pay
would
me enough
move.
money. You couldn't pay
I
me
would
enough
move,
money
man.
to live in fucking Oklahoma.
That's crazy.
Entertainment Wizard is here. We've got Apollo Balboa here with us tonight. Any updates on Peter's new book? The last I mean, I think he's pretty much got it. It's done. But Peter is a perfectionist, so he's just brooding over every little detail. But it's pretty much done, and it's going to be 2 books actually. Heart of Darkness documentary is also done. Last I heard about it, Adam Marcus was going to submit it to some film festivals and see what happens. There's Reggie in the chat with us tonight.
Reggie.
Got Plainview. What's going on, Plainview? We got Dave in the chat. We got Redbeard. We got Gene. We've got another Chris. A lot of Chris's hanging out with us tonight.
How tall is he though?
Yeah, exactly.
Chris, how tall are you? We want exact measurements here.
Battle of the Chris's coming soon.
We got Horror Orman here with us tonight. We got Witch Hunter, Robert Brunello. Horror fan Andy is here. We got Brad here tonight hanging out with us. We got Geriatric Geek. We got Smudge. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. So yeah, have you guys seen any good movies lately? Good movies, bad movies? Doesn't seem like a lot of people's going to the movies, but have you guys seen any? And Dan, I know you've seen in a Violent Nature. Don't tell us a word. Don't tell us a word. What about you, Matt? Have you seen anything good lately?
I've just been rewatching stuff mostly. Actually, a lot of rewatches, revisiting some stuff. I am going to see In a Violent Nature tomorrow, probably. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I know we'll talk about it, but I do want to go see Furiosa too.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna be at the theater a couple times this weekend.
What has prevented you from seeing the film up to this point? Toxic masculinity?
Mostly, yeah. I'm working through it with my therapist. So
that's what I figured.
She, by the way, suggested I go see it this weekend.
That makes you even more angry.
Oh God. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm very hardcore about seeing In a Violent Nature. The bad thing is though, there's only 2 theaters playing it nearby me, and none of them are doing matinees. So that kind of kicks Jeremy out from seeing it. So that sucks.
Yeah.
And I assumed, is it because it's graphically violent? Is it because it's an indie movie, or I don't know. But yeah, no matinees.
Could be a little bit of everything.
Yeah. What about you, Thomas? Chris, you seen anything good lately?
Nothing lately, but I plan on seeing Furiosa this weekend, and I'm going to try and go see Violent Nature probably next weekend or sometime next week.
Okay. Cool. What about you, Joe Bob? You seen anything good lately?
Nothing new when it comes to television. I've been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay stuff.
You've been watching Gordon Ramsay stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh yeah.
Oh, love Kitchen Nightmares.
You
seen Next Level Chef? That's a good one.
That's
I
a good.
haven't.
That's not bad.
It's like, you remember that movie on Netflix, The Platform?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's like they incorporated
like
that aspect to it, where the ingredients come through and they have to grab it, and then the next level gets the leftovers, and then so on and so forth.
Yeah,
And
I like
it.
it.
One of the last levels gets the short end of the stick, but they do some. They're very interesting to watch.
What about? Did anybody watch? What was the? It only ran for a brief time. Was it Hotel Nightmares or something like that, where he went into hotels and tried to Hotel Hell?
Yeah.
I like that one too.
I did watch an episode of that. My mom was watching it, and he went into a hotel that he didn't realize was essentially a swingers hotel. And it's hilarious.
What's the address? Just curious.
I'll get it to you. I promise.
We've got another
What
Chris
are
in
you
the
doing
chat
to the
tonight.
risotto?
Yeah. I saw. Didn't he used to run black lights like over in like the bedrooms and stuff too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, you cannot pay me enough money to sleep on those damn mattresses. Good Lord.
Dan, what about you? You seen anything good lately aside from In a Violent Nature?
Yeah, I figured tonight I was going to be sworn to secrecy on that one, but I did really enjoy a film called Coffee Table, which is another one. If you haven't seen it, don't look too deep into it because the event that sets it up might spoil certain things for you. But I loved that. I wouldn't call it an extreme horror movie, but it does involve a sort of taboo thing. Really, really good. Darkest of dark comedy in that movie. I also really liked I Saw the TV Glow. Not one for everybody, but I really loved it.
Where is Coffee Table on? Is it available on VOD right now?
Yeah. I think yeah. Okay. I think you should have access to it. I think it's a really good movie.
Okay, yeah, I've heard I've not heard anything. I've just had people tell me like you've got to watch that movie. So
yeah, it might make you angry depending who you are out there. I mean, like I said, you'll know pretty quick. The thing I'm talking about, I think, is in the first 15 minutes. But yeah, it's a hell of a movie.
Okay, interesting. Tallest Chris, you seen anything good lately?
Less tall, Chris.
Let's talk, Chris.
I'm sorry. Yes, less tall. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to take the title, so I haven't watched anything new in a while. I'm planning on going to see In a Violent Nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my most anticipated movie of the year so far. I'm like super stoked for it, so I'll go see it. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anything new.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Hood Rats with Ice-T.
Oh, yes. Our recommendation, I believe.
A new classic, man.
It is Hood Rat, just to be clear. There's another whole
okay.
Hood Rats franchise out there, Chris.
My bad. Hood Rat.
Yes. With a literal rat in it, in the hood.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a creature feature with Ice-T. It's awesome.
Yes.
Speaking of Ice-T, have y'all ever seen Ricochet?
Yeah, I've seen Ricochet.
Love that. I think it's been a while since I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Probably.
Let's say, Chris, you're not looking forward to Long Legs? You know, the movie that makes us tall people look bad?
I couldn't get a gauge on what I watched the first 5 seconds of that trailer, and I couldn't get I'm gonna watch it, but I couldn't get a gauge on what it was even, which is a good thing, I guess. But what it was about.
Yeah. I think Nick Cage just did a ton of LSD and they just filmed it. That's what it is.
Sounds good.
I mean, that's a recipe for success.
I'll check that out. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. That's must see. What about you, Swag? You seen anything good lately?
Yeah, I've seen Furiosa. I saw Civil War. I saw half of Coffee Table.
Ooh, didn't make it.
And I got pulled away, and then I'd never came back to it. And I wish now I didn't know Hood Rat was a creature feature.
Yeah,
I started to watch it, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, well, it's Willard in the Hood.
It is a creature feature. Don't expect because it's it's low budget, but
yeah,
don't expect a lot of creature effects. But it's still good.
You get the actual Hood rat, practical rats. So that's better, Chris, or lesser Chris, or whatever we're calling you today.
Okay.
Lesser Chris.
Lesser Chris. Oh God.
We need a really
firing
small.
Shots.
We need a small Chris, and we can call him Micro Chris.
We do. Yes. If there's any Chris's out there who are under 5'9".
Yes, and they have to come to a meetup just doing the mini me thing with one of you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you planning on going back to finish Coffee Table, Swaggy? Was it up your alley? Or was it
I know what
disturbing you?
Dan is talking about, the incident and stuff like that, and I just I'd heard a little bit about it, and it just really didn't catch my attention, though. I hate to say that, I just wasn't in the right mood for it.
You can put
happens.
yourself in the shoes of that character is like where it kind of hit me. And it just, you feel so uncomfortable throughout that movie. It's the tension as you get to the end. Not for everybody, and that's kind of a theme with a lot of the movies I've watched recently, but I really loved it.
Oh, and another one I watched was Sting with the alien spider.
Oh, the spider.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was
fun.
Yeah, that was decent.
You guys seen Infested? Sorry. Infested?
Yeah.
That
I've
one
heard good
I
I've
want
heard
to
good things
see. I
about
know
it,
it's an
too.
older one, but it seems like it's a similar premise to Sting.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
the director is doing the new Evil Dead for that.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, good French spider film. Spiders are in this year.
Yeah.
I saw Handling the Undead recently, and I really liked it. That was
Nice.
a different take on zombies, and I dug it. I did a review of it a few days ago, so if you guys missed that video, check it out. But really enjoyed Handling the Undead.
Sweet.
I believe that was a book by the author who did Interview with a Vampire.
No, Let the Right One In.
Let the Right One In.
Ooh.
Sorry. Yes.
So yeah, he definitely he also wrote this. He co-wrote the script. It's definitely the same approach to vampires. His approach to vampires is kind of similar. His approach to zombies here.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Sounds
but
interesting.
I love Let the Right One In.
This is a side note, but did you know that's a Hammer film?
Which one?
Let the Right the original was it Let Me In?
Let Me In, the American remake.
The American.
Yeah,
remake.
for a minute, their name was popping up on like random movies here and there. I think Woman in Black. Or
Yeah,
Woman in
that's
Black.
a Hammer film. Yeah.
The Resident's another one. No.
Mhm.
I remember liking The Woman in Black. I didn't see the sequel though.
It's okay.
I tried to watch that.
Really good.
I tried to watch the sequel twice, and both times I fell asleep.
That's not
So,
a good sign.
I gave up.
That's not a good sign. I think they should put that on the cover. Tried to watch it twice, fell asleep.
Both times I fell asleep.
Oh, jeez. Well, let's dive into some topics here. We just had Memorial Day weekend, which is usually a big movie going event, but it was not this Memorial Day was definitely not. And the big movie that came out this weekend was Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, a prequel to
Fury
Road.
Yeah.
And people just did not go and see it. They didn't seem to care. And I posted about it on all of my socials, and I got a wide variety of responses from going to the movies is too expensive. I just didn't care. No Mad Max in a Mad Max saga. It's woke. I mean, the responses were just across the board, or the more common one was, "I'm just going to wait for streaming."
It just wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I mean, there was just
CGI.
the responses spanned the gamut. But for the most part, people who saw it seemed to really like it. I didn't see not the single negative, anything negative said about it. So I mean, I did anybody here see Furiosa? I know there was a couple of you guys said you saw Furiosa, right? And Swag, I know you said you liked it. Dan, did you enjoy it?
I loved it. Now, like, can you make a case? Would it have done better if they had told a story with Mad Max, either Tom Hardy or maybe an old Mel Gibson? Maybe. I'm not 100% convinced that would have been the case, but the film is wonderful. It's not exactly like Fury Road, which I think really is one of the best action movies made in the last 20 years. It's fantastic. This one takes a little time in between to world build. It's very kind of similar to Road Warrior in that way, and I love the Mad Max franchise. I thought this was a fantastic movie. Little like nitpick sort of things that I have with it, just a couple logical things, but overall, even though I'd say Fury Road is better, I think that's a masterpiece. This is a worthy sequel. It's really, really good. Yeah. So
well, and I loved Fury Road too, but like Fury Road was not a huge hit either.
No,
It didn't do well at the box office either.
No, that's
No.
I don't know why.
I think it lost
box office success is not a gauge of quality.
How good it is.
Oh
yeah.
That's a good point, because Dan, I agree with you. That's one of the best action movies that has been made in, I don't know, 15 years or so, whatever.
Ever.
And like you said, it still didn't do. It still lost money, or it wasn't like this huge hit. And that is like just a flat out car chase all the way there and then all the way back.
And this has plenty of action too. It slows down. There's a lot of characters that I thought were all interesting, a lot of fun. It's a shame because it's going to be a weak summer in terms of box office, but I thought Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes was great. I think Furiosa is great. It's a lot of cool stuff out there for people to enjoy, even the big budget stuff right now.
Well, let me ask you guys who didn't go see Furiosa. I mean, we know why Matt didn't. He's working through those issues. Less trial, Chris. Why did you not go see Furiosa?
I mean, I like all the Mad Max movies, but I'm not like a huge fan. I don't gravitate towards them immediately. I usually watch them later, and it's just the same thing. We talked about it before. I'm not a heavy theater goer. I go and see like things that I feel like are event movies for me, but I don't see just like everything at the theater, and Furiosa is not one that's gonna,
right,
make the list. So it's just a matter of that for me. I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually like because I love Fury Road. I agree with the consensus. It felt like an 80s or 90s movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it. It's just not a theater movie for me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of, and Punisher Batman fan mentioned it. He said, the runtime was also a factor. It's like 2.5 hours long.
Really?
And that was, and he also brings up another point where, and I mentioned this in my post, was like, I kind of felt like, Fury Road was kind of a Furiosa movie too. Did we need more Furiosa?
Yeah, she was the focus of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was a cool character.
Oh,
Yeah, she was. She's amazing.
I kind of felt like, we got the Furiosa story in that one. I don't know.
That's just a climate thing. That's just what they do now,
Uh-huh.
It's not about.
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your point.
I was just gonna say it's not about like, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but it is true. It's not about the story. They have to try to set things up to appease like the social media weirdos who complain about everything.
I understand.
So.
Yeah, and I just didn't really. I don't know. It just didn't. I feel like I'm kind of like you, less tall, Chris. Like to go to the theater these days, it really needs to. It either needs to be something that Jeremy's like really wanting to see, or like kind of an event movie kind of thing.
Or like an old movie that's gonna be in the theater for a minute time.
Yeah, Furiosa just wasn't that movie really for me.
A theater not too far from me is gonna be showing Back to the Future, which I want to take my nephew to see that. They love those old movies.
Yeah, Jeremy would want to go see that too, for sure.
I bet he would.
And I know we all have different tastes, but I feel like, to me, that movie, this is Dune. Those movies are so grand that seeing them on the big screen really makes a difference, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. You feel it when you're watching something like Fury Road or Furiosa. That is worth the IMAX experience. If you're there, if you're near one. It's an adrenaline rush. Chris Hemsworth, who I hate the Thor movies. I think they're awful.
Me too.
He disappears into this role. He's very over the top, but it makes sense for the role. He's great as Dementis. I love the post-apocalyptic movies like this. Even all the knockoffs of Mad Max.
Those vehicles are so badass, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. It's some. I think you will like it if you go and see it. This one deserves it. It's not a, Hollywood throwaway movie, and we do get a lot of those. So
yeah.
This is worth supporting.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the kind of movie that, would be best to see on the widest screen available.
And it is a prequel, so and I always say this, I have this issue with every prequel. You kind of know where you have to end up. Yeah. So that is, a minor little gripe, but yeah, you'll have a good time, I promise.
And it's not trying to top Fury Road. No. They did have some creative stuff though that was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. The gliders instead of just jumping onto the vehicles, or the devices on the vehicles as weapons. That was great little additions,
Well, and I mean, is maybe Mad Max. I mean, so it's a Mad Max saga movie, right? Uh-huh. But Mad Max is kind of a niche thing. Like, I think even if you did the Old Man Max and you brought back Mel Gibson, would that movie really set the box office on fire?
Yes and no.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No. I don't really think
I mean, that goes around to the whole trend of they don't do anything original now. They don't do anything new.
Exactly.
They just rehash. And it's like, maybe, I mean, if you're a fan, sorry, but maybe they shouldn't make Mad Max movies anymore. If there's no story there left, I mean, find something new. Even make something that's like a knockoff of it. As long as it's new and has a new story at a starting point and isn't just dragging something out. That would be better than just making it because it's Mad Max.
Yeah, it's getting kind of lazy.
Yeah, and I mean, it seems like, I mean, the Mad Max movie people want, or at least say they want, is the Old Man Max, but then you give them other things, and it's like, well, okay, well, we don't want that, so we're gonna reject it. So I don't know. I think it's a myriad of things from, and I've seen there's been plenty of people in the comments saying, it's just way too expensive to go to the movies. It's, the run time is too long. Yeah. It's just something that I wasn't really interested in. But it's odd to me that like this movie was expected to be like a mega blockbuster when the last one wasn't a mega blockbuster. When Mad Max is kind of a niche thing, Because
Fury Road for the longest time was in development hell, but at least 10 plus years before it came out.
Oh well, you mentioned there was a huge time span between Fury Road and Furiosa. That's because George Miller was suing Warner Brothers. Did y'all know about that? He was suing Warner Brothers for compensation or something to do with Fury Road. He felt like he hadn't been. Oh, Fury Road either went over budget or over schedule or something like that, and they withheld some money from him, so he sued them, and that's why this movie took so long to happen.
I never heard of that.
So, and yeah, that's I think I did hear that there was another Mad Max movie planned, and it was going to be another prequel, right?
So, yeah, with Max, yeah.
Yeah,
I hate seeing the prequel thing coming around.
Yeah, maybe. Prequels.
I'm not big on prequels.
I'm not either. I really am not. But
I'm not either.
Yeah,
I'm not either.
This one did it for me.
So yeah, I don't know. It's lining up to be like a huge flop. But I mean, this year's box office has been down. Last year's box office was down. And I mean, it's just like, I don't know how.
This year's what they say was the worst in almost 30 years. You got to go back to Cats.
Don't talk bad about Casper. All right,
Casper's
Just don't
great.
do it.
I'm
Just
just
don't do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
But
Don't get me wrong, I like Casper. It's
You speak ill about. Okay, get out of here, Joe Bob. You're done. Get out of here, Joe Bob. You're done. Nobody speaks ill about Casper here. Nobody. You're out of here, Joe Bob.
But what I was thinking though is, I think for the movie theaters, it's the death of 1,000 cuts because it's movies. It's the economy's not doing great. Movies are getting too expensive. They're not really putting out movies that everybody really wants to see. And then I think the main thing that's killing it is they put it to streaming like 2 weeks after it comes to theaters most of the time.
Yes.
They did that with
Yeah.
because I thought about going and see Fall Guys. Like, hey, look, that looks pretty fun. I enjoy that kind of stuff. And then, like,
fun.
boom, on streaming already. It's like, well,
Yeah.
shit, why bother? Why
Yeah.
bother going to theater?
Like when I was looking at. Go ahead.
And home theaters too, being
Yeah.
able to nearly match the experience. That's another big part of it too.
Mm-hmm. But I'd be more likely personally to go to like an independent theater because
Yes.
a lot of the stuff that comes out in like the major theaters, some of it's I'll go see, but there's just not that many independent theaters around me. I mean, closest one's probably an hour away. You know.
Mm-hmm.
When I was looking at showtimes in different theaters in the area that might be playing it in the violent nature, I noticed there were a lot of theaters that were still playing movies that are on streaming or have been on streaming for a little while. Like I thought that was crazy.
A month or two, yeah.
So yeah,
If it's Amazon Prime, Peacock, Hulu, you name it, it's on there.
I wonder if it's a thing.
I wonder if
I was wondering if it's a thing where like they're playing the old movies that are streaming still because it's cheaper to license, kind of like the old dollar theaters back in the day. So it's a way to try and cut some revenue, cut some costs down.
And I mean, and also probably they built those as like megaplexes a lot of times, so they have all those screens that are just sitting there.
Yeah.
So they have to fill them with something to make.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and S. Rose brings up a very good point here too, and this just annoys me to no end. When you do go to one of the big theaters, you are sitting through like literally, I 45 minutes is the most I've sat through trailers and commercials and like
my god,
candy ads and let's all go to the lobby and like that is insane.
I believe it. Yeah.
There's only so much Maria Menounos a person can stand before they.
Oh Jesus Christ, Maria Menounos! Oh God, yes, holy Lord! And they
Dream Emulator wants to do that. Really triggers him too.
Oh my God! I won't even step foot in the theater.
Her laugh just brings it out of it.
So
Takes you back to middle school, man.
There's no point in going to the movies early anymore. There's no point at all because it's going to be at least 30 minutes of trailers and commercials and Maria Menounos over and over again. And
you probably been at theater at least over 2 hours. Commercials included, trailers.
There's imagine going and watching Furiosa at a Regal. You've got 40 plus minutes of commercials, then a half-hour movie on top of it. That's all day. You're in there all day. You know,
I always push this. And it's not just AMC, but AMC A-List. $20. I can see 3 movies a week on that if I want to. It's a great value. So if you're near one, I know Regal does something too. I'm not exactly sure how it works. That will save you a lot of money. All you have to do is see 2 movies in a month and you pay for it. So
yeah,
that's my suggestion.
At what point will they introduce a package where for an extra $10, no commercials, no Maria Menounos? I just want the Maria Menounos pass. You know what I mean?
Movie theater plus.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're just gonna have her start touring the theaters, and she'll just talk to you.
You're like in person.
You've got like the line skipper pass at like amusement parks or whatever. I want the trailer skipper pass at the theater.
Right? Yes, I like that.
Maybe that's the thing because I remember like theaters back in like the 60s or something like that. You could like have little buttons on the chair to like do things. Like it's like for
William Castle,
yeah, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Dan. You understand?
Yeah.
So like, what if you had like you paid an extra $5, and if enough people like press the button to skip commercials, it would skip the commercial.
There you go.
I would love that.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and this is not exactly all that clever, but some of these ads like just hang banners or something.
Mhm.
There's you're gonna see it. It's gonna
I'm
have the
surprised
same
they don't
effect.
sell stuff at the theater. There seems like they have a lot of room and not much to fill it with.
Yeah. More merch. People are buying the
Yeah.
popcorn buckets.
If they
Yeah.
put merch stands up, I think that would be pretty sweet.
I mean, that's a smart thing. You've got the Regal exclusive Scream 7 bloody knife or something, or you have the, whatever.
Even if they
exclusive.
just sell T-shirts and hats of whatever
Yeah.
was popular
Yeah.
at the time,
Mhm.
it's just like you would think kids would be like, buy that for or movie posters or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like a gift shop kind of stuff. Like, as you're exiting the theater, it's a gift shop to go through all like, hey, you saw this movie, buy this swag from it.
Yeah.
You can get a poster, a shirt,
exactly.
a hat. That would be sick.
And you make the exit going through that gift shop.
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot.
They do it in museums. Why not fucking do it for theaters?
There's plenty of room in almost any theater
Yeah.
to do that. So I don't know why they don't. It's a lot of money being left on the table.
Yeah. I mean, especially, you mentioned it. All those exclusive buckets, like people are going crazy for those. The Saw bucket and the
Yeah.
Ghostface head bucket and the
You
the
see all
Slimer
social
buckets.
media, it's like, why would I buy that? It's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Just give us something simple like hats or shirts. Just
Have y'all
Oh,
seen that Wolverine bucket?
I was getting ready to mention that. That
No,
thing
I
is
haven't.
weird. That thing is fucking weird.
Let me see.
Nothing's gonna tap the Dune fleshlight bucket.
No,
no.
I wouldn't.
I mean, that's what they're parodying.
Yeah, the Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Are you serious?
You should see the commercial, man. They got like butter running down the face, and it's real sensual.
Bro, dude, come on, man.
I don't think you can pull that up on this stream, man. I don't know.
think so. I'm
Too
gonna
hot
do
for
it
you.
anyway. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, do it, man.
This thing going here. We've got to see this. The Wolverine popcorn bucket. Like, what in God's name is going on here?
Look at that butter dripping, man.
I know. Look at that. Look at that, man.
That is so. I saw that. I was like, that is so
What the
fucking dumb.
What the
I
hell?
think it's genius, man.
I think it's funny. I mean, it fits for Deadpool though. Like it's very fitting for Deadpool. And then speaking of that, you saw they have skill crane games at the theaters put in. So if you buy a ticket, you get a token to go try the skill crane game.
No.
Yeah, for they posted on Twitter or something like that recently. That the if you go to like the theater to go see Deadpool, you bring your ticket up to the counter, whatever the fuck it is, and they'll give you a token because you can't spend extra money on it. You have to use only these little tokens for the little skill crane. These little eggs inside. I don't know what's inside. I think it's little lockets. Because they make the best friends locket between Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's what they need, man. More gimmicks. That's what I say.
I miss arcade cabinets. That when I was a kid, that was a big part of it. It was like
Oh yeah.
you had that mini arcade area. I would play Double Dragon while I waited for the movie to start and stuff, and that's like a really good memory. I miss that kind of hearing because it's like an ambient sound in the lobby too, just the arcade machines, and that's gone now.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what theaters are going to turn into. It's kind of what arcades are nowadays, where it's a very niche thing.
It's gambling now.
Yeah,
They're all arcades. There's only like a couple.
We definitely need the Art the Clown popcorn bucket. I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At y'all's local like bowling alleys, do they have arcades in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my theater has a bowling alley and an arcade in it.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
There's a theater not far from here that they very wisely have kind of diversified into not just a movie theater, but like a full entertainment. I forget what they call it, but they've got bowling and they've got games and they've got this and that, and you can watch a movie. And I think they've even got a restaurant inside too. So I mean, that was very smart.
Make it a full experience. You spend a whole day there.
Oh, exactly. Like because kids want to do birthday parties, that kind of place. You can do bowling, laser tag, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had one where whenever you sat down, it had a tray that you could pull out, and you could push the button, and they would come and take your order, and then they'd bring you your food right there where you sat. And but that closed down, and then they got bought out by a different place. But I remember being like, "Wow, this is really they're making this." The seats were really they could heat up, and you obviously can lay out or whatever.
Well,
but
ours
they were trying.
Ours has a grill, but it's like so expensive, man. It's like, I've never done it because it would be cool to have like a pizza brought to me, but it's probably going to be like a $40 pizza. So.
Yes,
no thank
at a movie theater.
That's the crazy thing about it. Everything those movie theaters are expensive, and a lot of the employees there, they're only getting paid by concession.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think that's something that we've mentioned in the past. I think for theaters to really not just survive but thrive, they've got to diversify the experience. It's got to be just more than the movie, especially when it's so when it's so it's just expensive to go to the movies anymore. And and you can make the argument,
especially with the economy as it is today. My God.
And you can make the argument that there's just not as many movies coming out nowadays that
That's
worth that investment to go to the movies and watch.
Especially when they're on streaming 2 weeks later.
Yep.
When they're on streaming 2 weeks later. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like In a Violent Nature, I'm going to see that in the theater as like it's going to be on Shudder in a month. Like I'm going out of my way to go see it in the theater as like a principal thing.
Yeah,
I could easily stay home and watch it.
I'm hearing it might be longer than that though.
So that'd be good for the movie though, to actually delay something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a month. I could be wrong, but somebody told me, like, I loved stop motion, and that took a while to go to Shudder, and I think this one might be a little longer than a month. So we'll see, I guess.
Ben, you are a thief. You're a common thief. That's you're a thief. You snuck in Crazy Bread into a theater.
Hell yeah!
Damn.
Now listen. That's honestly on the fault of the theater.
Damn, Ben.
That's honestly the fault of the theater employees that let you, because they could smell that Crazy Bread like a mile away. They knew you had contraband on you.
It is well known that Ben is quite rude. He brings his tray in with them, lighting up cigarettes. He's a rebel.
He brings a hot plate with him. He just cooks right there.
He just hooks his microwave up and just makes some TV dinners and Hot Pockets.
Oh my God! Look at Dugan's comment.
Yeah, just bringing cargo pants back to sneak all the food in.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
That's why Jinkos are making a comeback.
Exactly.
Put all kinds of crap.
Bring a Thanksgiving dinner.
You can fit a large pizza in your back pocket.
Got a whole 2 liter of Coke down the
That's right. That's why I wear my Jinkos.
Now we know why they're making a comeback. There's no, it's not nostalgia. You got to get right. It's just necessity. That's what it is. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Designing clothes so you can sneak in food. That and alcohol.
Lord
Ben, on our next stream on Flesh Wound, I'm going to try and sneak Crazy Bread in just for you and take pictures with it.
Well, they've got those new things at Little Caesars now. Those little whatever they're called,
Crazy Puffs.
Yeah, that's it. You can probably sneak those in pretty easy.
You should have a competition where people try to sneak in the most. Who could sneak in like a loaf of bread? Who can sneak in a pizza? Or you just got to have proof of it. Donuts or something.
How would you sneak in a pizza though? That's like for real.
Strap it on your back.
Exactly. Like backpack kind of stuff. You just
gotta, tape it to your back under your shirt, and then wear a backpack over that. They'll never see it.
With a pizza slicer. You got to bring that in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bolder than Ben. I'm just going to bring burgers in and just use their condiments. Just put it across that table. Just let them watch me.
Like pull the burger out of Jaco's pocket. It's gonna like get some ketchup.
Yeah. Just
If you try to love a bread in your pants, look like you're a horny motherfucker.
You got the McDonald's bag, and you're just
start making PB&Js for everybody in the theater.
Bowl of chili. Opening it up the can.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. We're getting crazy.
But you got to photograph it. You got to have proof. You just can't say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sir, you can't make Hot Pockets in my theater. Why do you hate America?
Fascist.
Oh, Ben's got a good one. A full turkey with stuffing.
Oh, no, that's a challenge right there.
Serve it for everybody in the theater.
Yeah.
Get some of that nacho cheese. Just hold its ass up to it, and just there you go.
Get that carving thing.
Then go in and watch Don't Breathe.
Put on an apron, platter.
Oh, geez.
Man, oh man.
So what's going to save the 2024 box office? Is it going to be Deadpool and Wolverine? Is it
probably?
What's it going to be?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that'll be.
That's probably,
yeah.
That's probably the only profitable film for Disney, because Disney's been having.
Yeah.
Disney's a clusterfuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had of the top 5 lowest, or the top 5 biggest box office disasters of last year. They had 4 in the top 5.
Yes.
So
see, but
we all know why.
Aren't smaller independent movies though? Aren't they? As long as you're not spending $160 million to make a movie, they're still making profits if you just put out something good.
Yeah.
I bet y'all ever heard of Sound of Freedom? Always seen it.
What was it?
The Sound of Freedom.
The Sound. Oh yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, the reason that made money was because it was a word of mouth thing. Disney had that for the longest time till somebody from Ink Studios got it.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, that was a huge profit.
Oh, I was going to say, speaking of independent movies, I think Swag is a good idea. They're going to re-release Night Swim, save the theater.
That'll be the final nail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That thing looks like shit. I've seen that on Peacock a lot of times.
Night Swim was really.
We saw it in theaters. It was bad.
Oh my god, jeez, that would
I called the fucking plot twist like early on.
And
that's one of those movies. Just like how did it get made? Then how did it get into theaters in the first place? And like,
isn't Strangers Chapter 1 doing pretty good in the box office?
Yeah,
that is an issue because what a piece of crap.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about Strangers, but
and now you got to go see 2 more.
Got 2 more to look forward to, and one of them I think is no, this one's a prequel. Although I've heard people call it's more like a remake, really.
Yeah, it's not, I don't see how it's a prequel. They have modern tech that wouldn't make sense for that first movie. Yeah. So I don't get how it's a prequel, but they did advertise it as one. So,
yeah. So I don't know. I know Tarot is it's either on streaming now or it's going to be there very soon.
Yeah,
but is it or is it just don't even waste your time?
It's like it tries to be kind of like kitschy fun at times, but it's just not.
See, that was my hope when I saw the trailer. I was like, yeah, this is bad, but hopefully it's like good bad, like goofy, silly bad. Because I like the idea of like you pull a tarot card and whatever creature's on the card is going to come and kill you. Like that could be fun, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like I was hoping it was Yu-Gi-Oh for white women, but it's not.
That's what I was going to say. Well, not that, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh basically.
And then there's the what was imaginary the bear.
Imaginary.
Yeah.
That one's coming out, or it's already out. Was that one pretty bad too?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's the shits. It's not good.
Did that make money?
Probably. It's cheap, but yeah, it's not a good year for Bloom. Even more so than normal.
Yeah.
But here's a good segue. And this is some really good news if you're a My Bloody Valentine fan. My Bloody Valentine is about to get bloomed.
Ooh.
Why?
That's right. My Bloody Blumhouse will be making a My Bloody Valentine film of some sorts. Remake,
so is it
reboot.
like a third reboot, or
It's the second remake. I
We
think.
don't know yet. We don't know yet. We just know that Blumhouse is doing My Bloody Valentine.
Blumhouse.
prequel.
You mean Blumhouse?
So it'll probably whatever Bloom.
Yeah, I know what you're
Bloom,
talking about. Though.
Poop.
in Blum?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming it'll be a remake or a reboot of some, I mean, whatever. I don't know. But My Bloody Valentine is getting the Blumhouse treatment.
Will Jensen Ackles come back?
Oh, I wouldn't count on it.
No, I assume it's going to be a whole new thing. Yeah.
Bloom is to movies what the telephone post was to the girl in Hereditary.
Yeah.
He is awful.
What was the last? Okay, let's explore. What was the last good Blumhouse movie?
It wasn't in theaters. There are a couple good pickups that they've had the last few years. I'm struggling to remember the names, but yeah, I mean, it's like 9 out of 10 are borderline unwatchable lately. They're just terrible. I think My Bloody Valentine will just be a watered down throwaway. And I like both My Bloody Valentines. I thought the remake was a lot of fun and the original's a great movie, but why? Like, it's just going to be a tween, just watered down, hopefully not Black Christmas 2019 level.
Oh,
but
God.
it could be.
It very well could be.
Well, I will argue
just thinking about it.
Well,
I'll argue the other side of that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I don't think Blumhouse can make like good horror movies, but slashers don't have to be scary. They just have to be fun to me.
True.
And I think they can do fun slashers.
I think it depends on who's writing it and who's directing it. I think that'll be pretty telling.
Did they? Do they really know the culture of slashers?
But
I will admit, Megan I thought was pretty entertaining. I didn't.
Well, I was going to say
like
Megan. Megan is probably like the Shining of Blumhouse.
Megan wasn't bad. I actually kind of liked it.
Black Phone. I think they did that one. I heard.
I like that one.
That was okay.
It's all right. Oh, that's right. They did Five Nights at Freddy's too. That was a big hit.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I need to watch
I've not seen it. But that was a big hit.
Well, I know that not everybody will agree with this, but I liked Halloween Kills. And if they can do like a Halloween Kills level of gore in it and just make it fun, I'll be happy. I'll enjoy it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now, the girl that played Megan's going to be the minor. So that's what they're going to do. So get ready.
No, dude, he's going to pull the mask off and it's going to be Corey.
Jesus.
No, okay. Here's the ultimate plot twist.
Universes.
Hell yeah.
Here's the ultimate plot twist. The mask comes off. It's Mary Menounos. And she goes, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't steal that, Blue. Don't steal that. That's my idea.
Maria Menounos has that Elmer Fudd laugh. It's just.
Did Blumhouse do Swim Fan? Night Swim?
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, I figured they did. It definitely
it's like
they'll do anything.
So yeah, I mean, if they go, listen, just you know what, I did not like Halloween Kills, but if they take it that route where it's just an all-out bloodbath body count, sure, let's do it.
I don't think they will though.
Yeah, but what are the chances?
I mean,
I'm down for
that's
that.
That's the legacy. That's what it needs to be. It needs to be a gore-heavy, like dumb fun slasher.
I don't think they'll do it. I think it'll be PG-13.
Oh,
I hope not.
Oh,
hope not, too.
like prom
give us
night.
the good old fashioned murder mystery slasher with good body count, some good kills with the pickaxe.
Some
you
titties.
know,
I mean,
Of
look at the
course.
3D remake. It's not a masterpiece. It was just fun. It was,
yeah,
that's all it
Well,
needs to be.
Yeah.
I agree. We actually have some more Blumhouse news, as a matter of fact. Also, and this really is shocking to me. They are not going to do a direct sequel to The Exorcist Believer. I'm stunned. I'm stunned that they would not do that, considering what a masterpiece that was. But they have brought on the Jason Blum's savior is Mike Flanagan. He saved the Ouija series, unfortunately. And now he's here to save The Exorcist. He is going to be writing and directing an Exorcist movie for Blumhouse that will have no connection to Exorcist Believer. Shocking.
That's on the poster. No connection.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That's the
It's like under new
tagline.
management. When you go to like an old store, it's like under new management.
Don't
That'll be
worry, it's not canon.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. If you saw Exorcist Believer and hated it, good, because we're back. That's how they should start the trailer. Is like no connection to Exorcist Believer.
It was all a bad dream.
Yeah, exactly.
Not from the makers of Exorcist Believer.
And as you know what they say about when you speak of the devil and he'll appear, the world's biggest Exorcist Believer fan has just appeared. Cody, how you doing, man? You're here to
I'm
see
doing
the
well.
Exorcist Believer. Go ahead.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't even seen it, but
That's a lie.
Good for you.
Private,
Yeah.
you loved it.
yeah.
It's like, he hasn't seen it once. He's seen it hundreds of times.
Yeah. I'm glad I changed my Exorcist Believer poster.
Is that
No,
a
how you
Hook
doing?
shirt? Are you wearing a Hook shirt? That's dope,
Oh,
dude.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
And a hook hat.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
He's all hooked out here, man.
Bangarang.
How you doing, Cody?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you. But back to The Exorcist. I actually have only seen the first Exorcist once, and I was like 8 years old. And my friend freaked out, and it was like, for some reason, I lose interest in a movie when people really freak out. And he freaked out, and I like was so bored with the movie, and I never watched it again. But it's something I feel like if I watched it now, I'd really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know about Believer, but who knows?
No. Watch the first and the third one. You're good.
That's it.
Yeah, I've seen the third.
That's all
one.
you need.
Yeah, I like the third. I'm a big Brad Dourif fan, so
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that one a few times.
But yeah, so Mike Flanagan is going to be writing and directing a new Exorcist movie. I like Mike Flanagan. I've liked just about everything he's done. I don't know. I mean, I know they've dumped all this money in The Exorcist, and they want to try and get as much as they can out. I don't know. Even with Mike Flanagan on board, I'm not even really excited.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
he's the guy for the job, but it's a shame that it's
why didn't he
under
just do
these
the first one?
circumstances? Yeah.
Yeah. I think George Romero could crawl out of the grave and direct it himself, and I still wouldn't care about an Exorcist movie at this point.
Yeah.
It just, I'm just done. I think that story's been told. You're not going to top the original or the third film for that matter. So
no.
Hey, you can't top you can't top the originals. Period. No matter what genre.
Well, they
we
sunk
need
all this
more
money into
Russell
it.
Crowe. Russell Crowe on a Vespa. We need that Pope's Exorcist crossover. Is what we need.
That was really good. Like I was surprised how good that movie was.
Fat Gladiator makes everything better. Put him in everything.
He's in another exorcism. It's called The Exorcism. That's coming out sometime soon. And I think that's actually a Blumhouse movie.
It might be. I'm not sure, but I saw the trailer. Yeah.
So is Believer and the new one going to be? They're connected, right? Like they're continuing.
No, not anymore. They were.
Oh, okay.
Totally unrelated.
Yeah.
So that whole. I haven't seen it, but didn't it? it was supposed to be a whole trilogy about
Yes.
the same family, right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay, and they brought back like certain characters, right? That were going to be bigger in the second one.
I don't know if they were going to be bigger, but they brought back Linda Blair and her mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she have a big part in this first one or no?
Linda Blair did not, but her mother, Ellen Burstyn, did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But her character was almost pointless in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, like you could have done without her and it wouldn't have changed anything.
Which one? Both of them or the?
Well, both really, honestly,
Yeah.
both. But
It's probably just
Ellen
fan service. Yeah.
Yeah, Ellen Burstyn had a much bigger role, but she wasn't needed at all.
Yeah.
That's just one of those topics or genres or the subgenre that you really gotta hit me with something new or something entertainingly fun that to draw my interest to it. You know, it's just you've seen it so many times already.
Yeah, I think that well's just run dry. I mean, the thing about the Pope's Exorcist is that it had Russell Crowe, who was just being very Russell Crowe in it. So I mean, I think you need an actor because I mean, I don't know how much more you can. I mean, like all those exorcism movies are pretty much exactly the same. I mean, they all follow the Exorcist.
The formula, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
you got to have a little fun with it. I think Pope's Exorcist did that. It's not a classic horror movie, but it was just fun. You know, go a little crazy with it. We've seen the possession crap many times now. It's hard to pull it off anymore. Even when it's a decent movie, it's kind of like I forget about it after a week because
yeah.
I
mean, so just if you're going to do a possession movie, put Russell Crowe in it, give him a bottle of something good, call action, and let him go. Just let him go.
Yeah.
Like, let him ride on a little tiny Vespa in the movie. Too.
Exactly.
You know what would be interesting? That character he did on South Park, playing himself.
Yeah.
Fighting around the world, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch that for sure.
That would be awesome.
He's just beating the shit out of random people in the lobby. Just somebody's back is turned to him. What did you say? And he just breaks a full cue over him.
That'd get me to the theater.
That would get me in the theater big time, man. Hell yeah. I'd want to see that in IMAX. You know, holy crap. Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
What a legend. What a legend. Well, Cody, have you seen any good movies lately?
So I've watched a couple older movies. I watched the movie called The Getaway. I really enjoyed that movie with Kim Basinger. I thought that was really cool.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, I bought that Scream or that Shout Factory exclusive or whatever. You know, I had to pay $40 for it though. But I'm a big Kim Basinger fan, and this one just went by me, and I bought it. It was really good. I had a great time with it. I've been watching a lot of like 90s like Rebecca De May movies or Rebecca De Moy movies. You know, from
De Mornay.
De Mornay, yeah. So I watched a movie called it was her and Don Johnson called Guilty as Sin. It was pretty good. She was like a lawyer, and he was a guy accused of throwing his wife out a window, like a rich guy who's like, like he's he like manipulates everyone and having sex with him and stuff. So it's a pretty good movie. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that movie. I remember like they ask him. They're like, "It's my talent, making women do what I want them to." You know, it's just like so over the top. Don Johnson. You know?
Yeah.
So it's reverse Basic Instinct, kind of.
Basically, yeah. It was definitely around that. It was like 93, so it was like around that time.
Yeah, Rebecca Mornay back in the day, man, she was. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Check out Door and the Floor if you want some premium Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger. I have that movie. It's good.
What about that movie and God Creating Women? That was a movie. I think it was one of the earlier movies.
I haven't seen that one.
She was
a good TV movie.
She was good in LA Confidential.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. She was really
I
good.
got Russell Crowe. Yeah, there we go.
With Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
that's
Guy
right.
Pearce. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. I think that was the movie that really kind of put him on the map. Was LA Confidential,
and that and Memento. Yeah.
Is Russell Crowe Memento?
Not,
Oh
not
no, I
Russell
thought you
Crowe.
said Guy Pearce. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I said. Oh, did you say Guy Pearce? I didn't hear Guy Pearce. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
was
thought
like-
you said. Oh well, yeah.
Both?
They were both
Yeah.
in LA Confidential. I was thinking Russell Crowe. I'm on a
And
Russell
Kevin
Crowe.
Spacey was in L.A. Confidential.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Because
That-
in Memento, he's on a little Vespa trying to find his wife's killer.
LA Confidential is one of the best lines ever, where he comes up to Kim Basinger, who's kind of, talking shit to him. And he's like, a hooker dressed up to look like Lana Turner is still a hooker. And then the guy leans over to him. That is Lana Turner. And she throws her drink in his face.
Doesn't he say cut? Like a whore cut to look like Lana Turner is still a whore?
It might be. I might have cleaned that up a bit.
It's funny too. It's the same director of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, so it's funny that it's a big difference.
Yeah. Oh man, if you want to see Russell Crowe at his peak, virtuosity, virtuosity.
I never heard of that one.
Oh,
I don't know. Unhinged is up there for me.
She should have just given him a courtesy tap on the horn, and that movie doesn't happen.
I know.
Yeah, it's a very frustrating movie. But I don't know if I've said this before. It's come up before. But if you watch that movie and look at him as a Walter Sobchak, the movie's so good because he's basically Walter Sobchak in that movie.
Is anybody excited about Beetlejuice Beetlejuice? That's another one that people are hoping is going to be a big hit.
It's okay.
I'm excited for it. Yeah.
That CG looks so bad.
And the makeup too. Beetlejuice's makeup
Yeah.
looked like something I would do on Halloween. A little bit.
Like, I joke with Sam when I saw the trailer. I was like, "This is the best CG sci-fi channel could afford."
The one where like his eyes bulge out.
Yeah,
his tongue
exactly.
rolls out
And then
his-
the plane looks like fucking Windows Flight Simulator 98 or something like that.
At least they didn't do that Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii script, which was notoriously bad. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go see it. I don't have huge expectations, but it's kind of cool to see the character back. I like that little finger gag and how they're explaining that with Monica Bellucci's character.
Oh yeah.
I've actually never seen the movie. I'm more familiar with the animated series back in the day.
Oh, the animated
Yeah.
series.
Yeah,
Animated
that's
series.
good.
Good. Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeremy wants to go watch that one, so we'll go and we'll watch that one for sure.
It might surprise you.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope it's good.
I think it will surprise people. I think there's going to be a lot more that they're not showing, a lot more practical, So I think it's going to surprise people. Hopefully, it surprises people.
I'm just kind of curious how they're going to explain off. Like, they killed off the dad because of the actor's history, but the dad is supposed to be communicating with the living now. So where's he going?
He went to a very bad place.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what did the character do so bad?
Well, let me tell you. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. He went to the cancel realm. He's gone forever. There's no communicating from that realm. But Cody, let me ask you about. We were talking about Furiosa and people not going to the movies. Have you seen Furiosa?
I have not yet. No.
Is there a particular reason that you've not went to see it yet?
It just came out of nowhere. And I feel like movies, I'm like, oh, that looks cool, I want to see it. And then they're like, oh, it comes out this Friday, and it's like a Thursday, and then it's gone in 2 weeks. I'm like, great. So
I did also forget it came out.
Yeah, I still want to see The Strangers. And even though I've heard it's so terrible, but I still want to see it. But I'm sure by the time I get to the theater, that's going to be gone. And same with that Guy versus World. Is that what it was called with
Boy versus World or something?
Boy kills world.
I wanted to see that too, but I don't even know. That's gone. That's long gone.
Gone. Yeah, that movie made like $20.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It came out on a Friday, gone on a Wednesday.
Was it garbage?
I've not even heard anybody say they've seen it. I mean, it just came and went so quick, and it bombed.
Yeah, I remember that because the guy that voiced Bob on Bob's Burgers provides the voiceover.
Yeah, that throws me off when I hear that. I don't know why.
Well, Coach
But I think that one was one too of just really like poorly marketed. Like I didn't even know it when it was. I knew about it, but I had no idea when it was coming out. And then it was like, oh, it's already gone.
Well, it feels like they're going through the motions with theaters now lately too. Like I imagine they bank on streaming for the profits, and box office is just like a thing that they have to go through to get there. And it doesn't seem like they try very hard with marketing and stuff.
But with some movies, yeah, it really does seem that way.
I'm like, the only movie that made a big profit was Top Gun Maverick. That was everywhere.
That was a couple years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah. 22, I think.
Well, I saw a chart saying how like horror movies are down a lot, like percentage wise of people seeing them in theaters, or them making money, and it's because a lot of them are original ideas and they show last year's, and there was like you had the new Scream coming out, you had this and that coming out that were all like IP names, and they did a lot better. So that's the studios see that and they're like, well, if we want to go back up, we got to do a sequel, and that's how you get that.
The problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you do want to see something, they make it hard for us to do. Go see it when you can. But like I said, it's like they give you a 2-week window and then it's gone. So it's kind of hard.
Not to mention that the reason these films aren't doing it is because they're pretty much trashing the fans. That like, if you don't like this, that you're like ism, like. Kind of like the whole Ghostbusters thing. It's just super weird.
Well, that's happening a little bit with Furiosa online, I've noticed.
Well, didn't that happen with Beetlejuice? The mom actress said, like, if you don't like Beetlejuice, you're dumb or something like that.
Yeah. Something like that.
Are you going to? When it comes to going to the movies, Cody, are you going more these days? Are you going less?
I'm going a lot less.
Is there any particular reason?
I just haven't had time to go out and to go. I used to go like 3-4 times a week, before like the pandemic, but now it's just like, especially like the last 2 years or so, it's just the last movie I saw was Abigail.
It was good though.
Yeah, and I like that a lot.
Good.
But so the thing about it is too, I have a theater near me that shows older movies, and when I go to the theaters, I'm seeing these older movies. So like the last movie I actually saw was like The Funhouse. So
cool.
Yeah, so that was the last movie. Well, actually, Hook was actually the last movie I saw, but I saw The Funhouse. Last horror movie was The Funhouse, and then tomorrow I'm seeing The Sandlot and the cast.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is this like an indie theater or a revival theater? Or?
Yes. What it was, it's you guys have heard of Alamo Drafthouse, right?
Yeah.
So they went bankrupt here in Arizona, and then somebody bought it, and it's basically the same exact thing, just different name. It's called the Majestic now. So it's basically the same thing. They show the same thing, same manager, and everything like that.
What are the ticket prices and concessions like?
It's like it's a restaurant theater, so it's pretty expensive.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess like the ticket's probably like about $15, and then food it's like $20 for a burger kind of thing.
Okay.
And it's more on the fancier side.
Is that the theater that Quentin Tarantino owns, or is it something else?
No, he owns something else in L.A. I forget what that's called.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah. But I know he shows like really cool stuff. And actually, the theater I was at, the theater that I guess that they were showing I was at a Rookie of the Year showing with like the actor from Rookie of the Year, and they wanted to show it on 35 millimeter. And I guess there's only like 3 prints in the world or something, and Quentin Tarantino owns them, so they had to get it from him. I don't know why he has. Yeah, he has Rookie of the Year on 35 millimeter.
What movie is actually good friends with the kid from Rookie of the Year?
What was that about Rookie of the Year? Sorry.
I think Wet Movie. Y'all know Wet Movie.
Oh, Wet Movie. Yeah.
He's actually good friends with the actor.
Friends with him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys hear that the rumor on the street about Scream 7 to compensate for all of this weird whatever with Scream 5 and 6 that I guess is going to be retconned? Or maybe not retcon, because Scream 7 is supposed to take place like
years in
the future.
It's going to be interesting to see what they do, because they always focus on what the horror genre was doing at the time. But how are we going to know what the horror genre is doing in 2035? Or whenever it is. Because I know that they want Sydney's kids to be a big part of it.
They want Sydney's kids to be a part of it, yeah.
And they don't want Ghostface running around after 10-year-olds. So, God, he got to do because in Scream 5,
Home Alone,
yeah.
I mean, if they could do a parody of they could do anything they want. They could make up the trend and parody it or make fun of it.
Yeah,
kind of as a parody within a parody kind of thing.
Chris wants Jamie Kennedy as an evil AI. That's your dream movie, Chris.
I would take Jamie Kennedy back though.
That'd be funny.
So just look at the hoops that they're jumping through here to get around the 5 and 6 issues. We're going to go into it. We're not going to do a prequel. We're not going back in time. We're jumping forward. We're going in time. Good God.
I was going to say,
it's cursed, man.
An evil AI, Jamie Kennedy, makes more sense than an evil Force ghost, Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah,
yeah. Or maybe, maybe it'll take place so far in the future. We'll discover that it was they've got Stu's head in a jar.
Yeah,
rebuilt
the Futurama.
Yeah, anyway, you can squeeze them in there. I'm down for that.
Oh, exactly. If Stu shows up, I am there.
Yeah. He's been behind it from the beginning, but he's been a head in a jar, So
he's got a blockbuster on a spaceship. That's the set.
But I mean, are they gonna somehow age Nev Campbell and Patrick Dempsey to make them look older, and then
it wouldn't surprise me, Piz.
I don't know, it's crazy,
but that's money, and from what I hear about spy glasses, they're pretty cheap.
Yeah. I mean, just do it where they could do a one-off thing where and who doesn't that make it even more dangerous? You've got Ghostface, with the knife against Sydney's little kid's throat, look now, are you scared now, bitch? You know what I mean?
Or I would have even thought when back when they had the 5 and 6 or whatever, in my mind I was like, what would be a great way to bring Sydney back is they do a whole When a Stranger Calls, where the opening scene is When a Stranger Calls with there's a babysitter watching Sydney's kids. Ghostface finally finds them. Kids are dead, and that's what brings her back. Is she's this is done. We're done messing around, but. I understand some people don't want to see kids die. So.
I don't think that that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, they would never do that, but that's just me writing it.
That's a great idea. Writing it in my
shower.
Kids,
yeah,
like she gets there just in time. The babysitter's gutted, but the kids, he's about to get the kids. She shows up and he goes out the window or whatever.
Yeah,
so that'd be a good opening.
Yeah, but that's the big problem at this point. And that's probably why they're doing it, is because they wrote themselves into a corner with 5.
Oh, absolutely.
They've set it up to where she is past it. She's married. She has kids. She's untouchable. You can't kill her. So now that they lost Melissa Barrera, they lost Jenna Ortega. Now they have to go back and say, well, now we have to lean on Nev Campbell, but she's bulletproof. So they probably don't feel like they have a lot of choice. I think they should drop the Sidney Prescott story altogether. Ghostface can be anybody. He can have any motive towards anybody.
Mm-hmm.
The Sidney Prescott isn't that important to the movies going forward, in my opinion.
It is.
And if it's going to hold the movies back, they need to just move on.
But they need people to go there, and they already lost their 2 other stars. So they're well, this is how we can make up. They really want to overshadow what they did. So I think that's what's going to happen. I haven't heard
happy.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I haven't heard anything about Courtney Cox at all.
If it's 30 years in the future, Courtney Cox isn't with us. Gail Weathers isn't with us.
Oh, no. You do not want to see her new haircut. It's just no.
Sorry, Piz. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I mean that's a good point. If it's all these years in the future, I mean, Gail's either. I mean, is Ghostface going to go after her in the nursing home?
Murder She Wrote style.
Track her down.
And that's sad. Ghostface murdering an elderly Gail Weathers. Jeez, that's horrible.
Like he just shows up, he's on life support. He's like, just unplugs and walks away.
Yeah. He's like, just
It's
too easy.
I don't know about that time jump, but I feel like it created a greater opportunity for them to bring back Stu. That was like one more callback that they could somehow figure out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, dude, the potential I saw with what they did with 5, despite because I didn't like the Skeet Ulrich stuff either, but there was potential there to round out the story finally in a ultimately satisfying way if you're a fan. And man, they blew it, dude.
Well, and I like in 6, I know that Sydney was supposed to have a really big part in the finale, like whether it was 5 minutes or whatnot. Her story was supposed to be very important to the killers, but once she was out, then they had to like that's why the third act is so thrown together, you know, or a lot of people don't like the third act of Scream 6 because they had to like, okay, well, it was the killers were supposed to be related to Sydney somehow, and then they just had to like kind of make something up because they want to do something very big to make her the main character in the segment. So I've heard. This is just, you know, this is me making up stuff again. So
I do want to give a birthday shout out to Eli. Eli, happy birthday, buddy. You share a birthday with our friend Swaggy here. So
happy birthday, Swaggy.
And yeah, so we actually have a special guest here with a birthday message for both Swaggy and you, Eli. Come on aboard.
He's a bad motherfucker.
So there you go. Happy birthday from Fred Durst to both of you guys.
Man, I just bought tickets for them. A few days ago.
Cool.
Them and Corey Feldman.
Oh, the Loserville tour.
Yeah, Loserville tour. Yeah.
Oh man.
He's the dad, and I saw the TV glow.
Yes.
Is okay, yeah.
Corey Feldman or Fred Durst?
Fred Durst. Fred Durst.
Oh
yeah.
Jesus, I gotta watch that now.
I saw his name at the end of the trailer. I was like, Fred Durst, and I was like, is he directing it? But then so he's actually in it.
Yeah, he's the dad.
That's funny.
Wow.
Is he good?
He doesn't have a ton of screen time, but you wouldn't even know it's him practically. It didn't even hit me until the end. I was like, oh, it's Limp Bizkit. What's going on here?
Awesome.
Yeah.
As you know, we celebrate Biscuit on this channel at every possible chance we can get.
Fred Durst sucked my dick.
Oh, get out of here!
Wow.
You are done here, Joe Bob.
Man.
You're done here, man, forever. Done.
He hates Casper. He hates Limp Bizkit.
I mean, you crossed the line with Casper.
That's like a Hogan bash at the beach heel turn on Business Channel. That's like you just went hard there, Joe Bob.
Like I've been watching these. I forget the channel, but this guy put together these videos breaking down every Hulk Hogan lie. It is incredible.
It is 9-hour epic.
I was Elvis's favorite wrestler, and he died 2 years before he started wrestling.
He was giving the bassist Metallica or like some kind of shit like that.
One of the worst ones he did. And listen, I love Hulk Hogan, and to dismiss everything he said just means you're not a real American, basically, in my book. But one of the craziest ones he did, he released a record of music.
Really?
Yes.
And on that record, there was a song called Hulkster in Heaven that he claimed was about a Make-A-Wish kid who died. And he's made up like 3 different stories about the inspiration for this song. And like it clearly, I don't know, it's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre.
Hogan needs to be a man.
Well, have you? Yeah, I was gonna say, have you heard the Macho Man diss track?
This is now back in circuit at Target.
Hell yeah!
Oh hell.
Wow.
Whoa, well, look at these photos. I actually just got in the mail, so I just opened it right now.
It's in store at Target.
Yeah, so I bought it online, but I bought this and a vinyl.
Is it next to the Slim Jim section?
That it would have been great. But yeah, because this used to be really hard to find.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, cool. All right, Joe Bob, I'm going to let you back on, but I'm expecting an apology here. I'm waiting. 3, 2, bye.
Just give him. I did it all for the noogie.
He made his bed. Now lie in it, Joe Bob.
But also, didn't Hogan recently lie talking about like how he got some kind of voice text from Roddy Piper after he died or some shit?
Yeah, they talk about that, but they do go, well, possibly, maybe there was like he did get a message from Roddy Piper, like he's played the voicemail. Now, did he get it after Roddy Piper had died? Probably not, but he did get a voicemail from Roddy Piper,
like 2002,
that he was walking with Jesus, and
that
he loved him, and blah blah blah. But the Hulkster, man. Wow. Yes, Hulkster in Heaven is a heartfelt masterpiece. There's no doubt about that, Cliff. Cliff, I'm glad to see that you've got some heart now. After all those years of Furiosa bashing, you've got some heart.
There you go.
Oh, wow. So I don't know, man. Scream 7 is going to be interesting when it comes out, if it eventually ever does come out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anything else you gentlemen want to discuss before we call it a night here? Anything else on your all's minds? Any pressing issues? Any apologies y'all want to? Oh, Joe Bob just digging his grave deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper, Joe Bob. I'm giving you all these opportunities to apologize. You're going to be in the cancel realm with Jeffrey Combs here pretty soon.
What did he do? What did Jeffrey Combs do?
We don't want to talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I'll tell you off.
I have to Google this. I
didn't is this true?
I didn't hear anything about this either.
Legit?
Oh, he's a registered offender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, he's one of my favorite actors.
I'm sorry to break the news to you, my man, but yeah.
There's a reason he was chasing down Ferris.
he had some special detention for him.
Exactly, for Ferris.
Dude, I'm legit bummed right now. Yeah. He's like legit one of my favorite actors.
I mean, like the guy was in all kinds of great stuff, but I mean,
is this a recent thing or
no? This has been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is it an accusation or is it?
No. He's been convicted. He's on the offender list.
Did you say he's registered too?
Yeah.
When he moves somewhere, he has to introduce himself to the neighbors. That level.
Yeah.
He also got in trouble for not doing that a couple times.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You answer your door and it's the principal from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you just moved into the neighborhood. Man, I'm a huge fan of your work. Well, there's something I got to let you know, man.
You got to back up about 50 feet if we're gonna talk."
He's already ready to duck and "Hi, Jeffrey." Oh Lord God. My God. Yeah, that's I mean, yeah. The Hulkster is Ghostface in Scream 7. I would be there for that. I'd be there for that.
At least that's about as big as Ghostface was in that last movie when he was chasing her through the hall. So kind of.
I mean, Ghostface been in the gym, man. Been doing some pumping.
This Ghostface is racist, brother.
this Ghostface says his prayers, eats his vitamins. Oh Lord.
Did I just drop out, by the way?
No, you're still here.
So Ben, I think Ben wants to clarify here. Are you talking Jeffrey Jones or Jeffrey Combs?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, because you're blowing my mind too. Because I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Jeffrey Combs is one of my favorite actors.
Combs is a national treasure.
Okay, I think
Jeffrey Jones is Googling it. I'm
well,
like,
that's why my heart sank just now because y'all are just like, oh yeah, he sucks. Like,
I literally just texted Todd and I was like, "Is Jeffrey Combs a Gibbler?" And I didn't hear it. And he's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I was
Thank
like,
God.
"I feel like I would have known."
My world didn't get rocked tonight.
I think
You're blowing my mind. I feel like I would have heard.
Okay, let me clarify.
I got two words.
I mean,
for
I was
Jeffrey
about to
Jones.
question my whole life,
This.
man.
I immediately Googled it. I couldn't
I-
find what he was
I've
talking
got
about.
Herbert
I thought you
West.
guys.
Herbert
Okay.
West
I got two words
sex
for Jeffrey
crimes on my
Jones.
computer.
I knew you were talking about Jeffrey Jones, but
I got two words for Jeffrey Jones.
It's like he's
I
been
didn't notice
convicted
everyone
and
else did.
everything. I was like, wow, I haven't heard anything about Jeffrey Combs doing this.
Let me make.
And then I heard like the
clarification.
Ferris Bueller reference, and I was like,
Ferris
"Oh,
Bueller
okay."
was a
Now
10?
this makes
Jeffrey
sense.
Jones. That's why he's not in the new. Well, he's an offender, registered, convicted. That's a big reason why he is not in the new Beetlejuice movie. That's why you've not heard from him in many, many years.
Okay.
Jeffrey Combs is
A saint.
the actor from the Reanimator series, a great actor.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, a very law-abiding citizen. Let me
Yeah, you
just-
almost had breaking news here, Piz.
I know. I was like,
you almost said,
somebody-
let's tell Chris to
somebody-
do a spiral.
Chris was gonna just exit to like sad Hulk music at
Well, you
the
said he was
end.
your favorite actor. So I'm like, Jeffrey
down.
Jones is when you.
That's what, I mean, Jeffrey Jones was in a lot of good movies in the 80s.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That was Todd's answer. What the hell are you talking about? I was like, I'm not finding it either, but apparently.
Can you
Oh,
imagine
Jesus
if Ferris
Christ.
Bueller- Can you imagine if
I
Ferris Bueller was like a
blame you
teenager?
for that, Joe Bob. I blame you for that, Joe Bob. Oh,
What did I do?
Poor Joe Bob.
my
Yeah,
God.
Jeffrey Jones busted young.
I'm gonna have to edit this entire thing out. My God.
Sued for slander.
I'm gonna make let me make a public statement here, okay? Jeffrey Combs is a great actor, and as far as I know, a law-abiding citizen. Jeffrey Jones, on the other hand, is not, and that's proven. That's okay.
The more you know.
was sick fuck.
There you go.
Love you, Jeffrey Combs.
Jeffrey Combs ain't coming on my channel now.
TMZ just jumped on it. They're all-
They're already working on the expose.
Insider sources say.
According to some idiot on YouTube.
It's a screenshot of his
Young.
exposed.
Poor Jeffrey Combs is just in his boxers at home, and he's got like the press knocking on his door.
No, dude, he's watching right now. And he dropped his bowl of cereal when you said that.
Barbara Crampton just unfollowed him on Twitter. It's all like now it's over.
I already see the headline. It says Pizzo calls out Hulk Hogan, Jeffrey Combs.
But praises Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Praises Fred Durst. Yeah.
WrestleMania 45 coming to Louisville.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeffrey Combs is like on Broadway.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Maybe not no more. He might not-
Jeffrey Combs fired from his Broadway show.
He shows the work tomorrow. I was like, what happened, guys?
like black.
You tell us.
You get out.
Jeffrey Combs canceled.
We're replacing you with Anya Taylor-Joy as Herbert West.
Ah, goodness gracious. Is there any way we can follow that up? Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't think you can follow that up. Let's accuse someone else. Tony Todd, I don't know what, but I know you're up to something.
You know, that's it's like a slip that your parents or an older person would make. You know how they're trying to say someone's name and they kind of know it, but they kind of don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got started on Jeffrey Combs, but all of a sudden I was just like, dang.
That's just me. I meant Jones. I said Combs. It's a common thing. I mean,
It's okay. I was with you, Piz, because I had the same name connection in my own brain. I was like, oh yeah, Jeffrey Jones, yeah, or Jeffrey Combs, yeah.
yeah. And then, of course, Chris just being crushed over there, like he was.
I know.
was
True,
gone.
man.
Yeah, I was confused as well. I was like, why'd you like Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Like, I was very confused.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's called Jeffrey Jones their favorite actor before.
No.
He was in Howard the Duck.
He was in Howard the Duck. Yeah.
Stay tuned. I don't even call him Jeffrey Jones. I call him the principal from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know his name. Ed Mooney.
Oh God.
Man.
Well, it's been this show got really interesting. Man, I think I need to contact an attorney after this show.
You just need Herbert West as the thumbnail with an X through him.
It's canceled.
People are breaking their physical media with him in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Everybody's put that figure in the microwave.
They're burning those DVDs and Blu-rays as we speak. Matt, Dream Emulator, where can we find you on social media, sir?
You can find me at Dream Emulator HVSC on Instagram and YouTube.
You're like I said at the beginning, you're doing some more streams. You're getting
busy.
Swap around. Good. I like it. Talis Chris, where can we find you, sir?
Mainly on X, formerly known as Twitter, which is a better name, at Bonus Pretzel. Sometimes on Instagram at That Tall Guy CZ. That's basically all on social media for me.
Side Hustle Cinema. There's been there's been some revelations that have happened since then. You didn't need those movies anyway. I just cleared up some shelf space for you, my friend.
Somebody's kid at a convention just gonna go up to him. You're a bad man, Jeffrey Crowe.
Oh, Jesus. Swaggy G, where can we find you, sir?
I'm on Instagram at John's Cool World, and I have no affiliation for what Piz said. Just want you to I feel like Kurt Angle at that ECW whenever I showed up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking a step back.
Gotta cover your own butt. I get it. Dan, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on Flesh Wound Features here on YouTube and other podcasts as well. And shout out to my Flesh Wound brother Mike Kruger, who's getting ready to head into the Under the Crimson Sea death match at CCW in the next hour or so. So if you want to see somebody with fish hooks put in their face, there you go. Real gore.
Where will that be streaming anywhere?
I believe the first round is, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'll post it on Twitter if it is. Flesh Wound Dan. Yeah.
We got Jonathan in the chat. How you doing, sir? Let's talk, Chris. Where can we find you?
Slasher Home Video on YouTube, retrocrypto.com. I'm about to have a sale, so watch for that.
Oh, cool.
And I stand with Jeffrey Combs.
Hashtag.
Yes, we do. We all stand with Jeffrey Combs here. There's no doubt about that. There's
right.
no question. I'm going to drop a link to Retro Crypto in the chat. Go check him out. When's that sale going to be starting?
Well, I'll just tell you, low key, it's already activated, but I'm going to start advertising it Sunday. So.
Okay, cool.
So jump in now before things run out.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That Reanimator fire sale.
25% off the entire store, just so you know.
Okay,
sweet.
That's cool.
Sweet.
Nice. Dude Who Loves Movies, Cody, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Dude Who Loves Movies. I'll be there.
Okay. And Cody's got a channel that's rocking and rolling.
Yep, trying.
Yeah. Just keep at it, man. Keep at it. Joe Bob, where can we find you?
I'm not really on any social media platforms as of right now.
Okay. Okay. Considering your radical views, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, there we go. PSL viewers get early bird special at Retro Crypt.
Yep.
Go get it. I'm all over social media, at least for now. So yeah, y'all know where I be. I've got a stream coming up on Sunday with some cool folks. Definitely check that out. And then next Tuesday is going to be Jeremy's birthday stream at 12 noon.
Tell Jeremy happy birthday for me.
Will do. Absolutely will do. All right. And let me do some shout outs here before we call tonight. The biggest shout out to Jeffrey Combs. Please don't sue me.
Or Jeffrey Jones.
Well, I don't care about him. I don't care about him.
Yeah, no.
I can win that one. We've got Jonathan here in the chat tonight with us. We got Ben with us tonight. We got Smudge here. We got El Chuy Gringo. We got the Trash Stash here. We've got My Name Is Not Earl hanging out with us tonight. Scratch Better No. Cash's Studios is here. How you doing? Griffin was here hanging out with us tonight. Cliff Booth. I think Cliff Booth is making a babyface turn.
He might be.
Yeah. We got Nehemiah here hanging out with us. There's Joe Reese. Punisher Batman fan Eli, who also had a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, sir. Jess was here. Cable Channel 11. Barney Likes Beer. Sean. Mad Bull. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you, fine gentlemen, for hanging out with me and talking movies and shooting the bull and all that good fun stuff. I appreciate it.
Be an accessory.
Being an accessory, I know, yeah. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for your time, and thank you all, of course, for being patrons. I appreciate that. So we'll catch you guys again in the near future. Take care, be well, and until next time, peace.